Hello there, I'm Artistic Gamer 7 and I'm here with a vlog type thing. Basically what this is I decided that I was sort of gonna voice my input on some things that's going on when it's in relation to Sims. I would have sort of done a tweet on this, but because it'd probably be easier for me to speak all that sort of thought better than typing for a while, I decided to just make a video on it, and which I know some people have done already, and I've watched one or two people, yeah, two people on it already, and things like that, but I already had my thoughts on it, and there was a few things that one of them said that sort of made me think about things a little bit more, but I just thought I would also voice my thoughts on the matter. I know, recently there's been like a lot of rumors and a lot of speculation, and the way some people are reacting to it is sort of like the more, I don't know how to put it, this community is very, very amazing. There's amazing people, but there is some people that still don't always give it the best, and some people jump the gun or they overreact or something like that, and it just comes out a little bit more negative. So basically the thing is a lot of people are saying that Sims 4 or the Sims franchise on PC as a whole is coming to an end. And yeah, I did actually tweet a thing that I was basically talking about how PC was amazing game to me, but I didn't do that. I don't know if some people seen it and thought maybe I was attacking mobile or something like that, but I definitely wasn't. No one commented on it, so negatively. I got likes and stuff on it, but I did not get any negative comments. But I don't know if some people was thinking that, but just want to say that that was not my intention. There's some people that is their intention, but as not mine. As for me, I just did it just as almost sort of a precautionary measure in a way, just in case the rumors or at least have some truth behind them or something like that. I honestly, personally, do not think Sims on PC is going to end. Sims as a whole on the PC is like a huge part of EA. It is, honestly, in my opinion, one of the big games that really got EA to where they are today. It's not the only one. I definitely know it's not the only one, but it's definitely one of the big ones. It's one of the big players, so I don't think Sims as a PC franchise is going away, and I don't necessarily totally think mobile's going to overshadow it, though I can see the possibility of console and mobile maybe overshadowing it more than it just disappearing. So, and some people were saying it was looking like it was going to disappear because it was like rumors of budget cuts and things like that, but I don't know if everything's 100%. Most of it to me doesn't seem like it's very confirmed or whatever. There's sources or whatever, but I don't know, just so it seems like a lot of mucky, unclear parts about it. So part of my tweet I was mentioning how I do play Sims Mobile. I do, and I enjoy Sims Mobile, I'm not gonna lie. I like Sims Mobile, and I like some of the Sims console games, but at the root of it all, the PC version is like the heart and soul. It's the one that means the most to me. If I had to choose one to stay around and the others to just drop off the face of the earth, if it was my decision, PC would stay around and the others would drop off. But I don't want them to necessarily. I like a lot of the console ones. One of my favorite Sims games ever was Herbs, which was a console game, so and mobile has been really fun. I enjoy it. I don't play it daily, but I definitely do play it when I have time and when I'm away from my PC and need something to do, whether it's like sitting in a car or something like that. I will play it. So I don't want them to go away, but PC is definitely my favorite. But as far as the lack of like a quarterly teaser and Sims 4 information sort of being gone. I think there could be multiple reasons about it. They're probably waiting. They could be waiting for EA Play, but it could be like, I can see it going to one or two directions. Either one, they've taken in a lot of the people's feedbacks, the community's feedbacks, some of the like game changers, and like what they have said, what they think the game needs, and what the community has been saying. They're actually taking those in, and they're going to like revamp, overhaul the game or whatever. Like, instead of getting, I don't know about this year so far, because this year's almost to a halfway point, but maybe if Sims 4 is still around for another year, that it won't be just one expansion pack. It won't be just like 2 game packs or so in a year. Maybe they're going to try to come out with those more often. Maybe they're going to try to make them more bigger or detailed or something, because I know a lot of they haven't got as many game packs and expansion packs and stuff packs, like that stuff. They haven't got as many out as like Sims 3 had, and they haven't. Some of the parts of the expansion game packs seem like they were lacking compared to what Sims 2 and 3 and some of the first generation Sims games had. Seemed like there was slightly less, at least from what you can tell there was. I know a lot of other stuff goes in behind it, so maybe from a programming standpoint, some of the things they did, it took a lot more effort. I don't know, but it does seem like sometimes they are lacking a little bit compared to previous Sims 4 lifespans or whatever. But anyway, like, or it could be the fact that they've decided that Sims 4 is, a lot of the community's not as happy with Sims 4, and maybe they don't want to put any more time and effort into it, and they're just going to completely drop Sims 4 but bring Sims 5 out a little bit earlier than what I would intend, because I think in between Sims 2 and 3 there was 5 years, I'm pretty sure, and Sims 3 to 4 was also 5 years, and I think Sims 4 is getting close to its 5-year span, but if I remember correctly, it's not until next year that it would be hitting around its 5-year mark. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it hasn't hit its 5-year mark yet. But it could be that, I know with the last pack that came out, the stuff pack, that was the My First Pet stuff, did not go off too well. I think there's a lot of better ways that they could have handled it. I had a reaction video, and then I went through the cast and also through the build and buy. And at the end of the build and buy, I voiced my opinions on what they could have done to maybe made it not well responded to, in my opinion. But so I'm not going to really get into that. But it did not end. Their last pack was not ending on a good note, so who knows. But one of the things that I did sort of think about, that of a person that I watched a video on talk, the English simmer, she mentioned how the EA Play, they said experience, and she was talking about how they never really used that term before, which could, to me, I could see it referencing either the game is getting like a huge revamp, or Sims 5 is coming and they're doing a lot of things different with it. Or maybe it also is just a simple reference to an expansion pack of Seasons. Maybe and I can see Seasons being the type of expansion pack. Maybe you can use the word experience because it brings so many different things that you can do to your game, and maybe they've just worked super hard on Seasons and it's gonna like do so much, and it's gonna be like a really great expansion pack compared to any other expansion pack for Sims 4 before it. Who really knows? It definitely is interesting wording. I'm looking forward to some news eventually. Sims 4 has been very not much going on. But as for like the gurus and things like that that are leaving, there's been many gurus leave and switch around beforehand. I think it's just now, maybe with the lack of information of what's going on, everyone's starting to panic and they're clinging on to anything that they can figure out. So I think it's just no word, so people are trying to take what little bit they can get, and what they're getting doesn't seem too well. But I don't think Sims is going away. I can't say that I don't know if Sims 4 is going away. Me personally, I sort of hope it isn't just yet, because I feel like it's too soon. Yeah, there is a lot that Sims 4 is lacking, but I feel like there's still chance that they can add to it and make it an amazing game, and I don't know if I'm fully ready for a Sims 5 to be making its way. If they're just announcing it and they're not saying that it's coming anytime soon, that they're still going to be adding expansion packs and stuff to Sims 4, that's a different story. But I don't know if I'm ready for the full-blown Sims 5 to come out sooner rather than later. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Some people probably won't agree with me on that, but I just don't know. I think that Sims 4 still has potential, and I think there's a lot that they can probably take from the previous Sims 3, Sims 2, and the first Sims that maybe they can bring back and just make it better and add more to it, and it would make Sims 4 an amazing game. But also, me personally, Sims 4 has been the first one that I've been able to get every single expansion pack to, and also the first one that I've really probably invested a lot of more time in families, more so, because usually in the past, because of school or whatever it may be, I didn't get to play it as often, and I didn't get to play it as much. It still meant a lot to me. I definitely played Sims 3 more than I did 2, just because the older I got, the more I started playing it. But Sims 4 has gotten to the point where I've really invested a lot of time into stories and a lot of the characters. So, especially my Eevee family. So I'm not ready to see them go away just yet. But that also may just be my bias when it comes to my families. But yeah, I don't really think Sims is going anywhere. I don't think mobile's gonna take over. I don't want it to, and I don't think it will. I think it'll still stay around. And the people who are saying to stop playing the game and delete it off of your phone, I think that's a little bit much. There's a lot of people that worked really hard on The Sims Mobile just for you to sort of like denounce the game, trash the game, just because you're afraid that it's going to hurt the PC version is not totally fair, because one, I don't think it's going to affect it too much, because even if you buy like Sims Cash in there, I know not all of that money that comes from that is going to be set back into mobile. One, I don't see that you can do as much on mobile as they could for like the PC. Eventually the mobile is going to be there and done, and I don't think there's much more you're going to be able to add to it, in my opinion, just because it's a mobile game. But also, so many people love the PC version that some of those proceeds, you know, has to be going back into the consoles and the PC versions as well. Yeah, they might focus on one more than the other, but I don't think it's all just on mobile and stuff. So, yeah, there's just my thoughts on it. I don't know how long I've been rambling. Hopefully not too long. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions as well, so you can leave those down in the comments below. I also am probably going to eventually do a vlog of things that I still hope to see in The Sims 4 if it doesn't come to an end, and things that I maybe don't care if it comes. But I'd like to hear your thoughts down below, as well as things that you may want to see in Sims 4 still, or don't really care if they come to Sims 4. So you can leave those in the comments below. I will have all of my social media information. Definitely follow my Twitter. That's probably the biggest one, because that's the one that I'm most active on when it comes to actually talking to people and communicating back. So that's a big one to definitely follow, and a lot of my videos are posted on there as well, so you'll know that way. Because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify people, so there's that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and share the video so that others may enjoy it. And if you liked it, hit that lovely like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!